Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Welcome back to Gaming with Gyozaplanet with your host, completely torched Gyozaplanet. We're gonna be playing some TABG. So, uh, math exam. I'm just gonna get out of the way. It went all right. I got two of the questions done correctly, and then so it was 4 questions in total. Two of them done correctly, all the way through, and then the other two either I got halfway through or I got like one section of them correct. So most likely going to be 6.5 to 7, which is fine by me. Anyways, other fun stuff that's happened today. I woke up at 3 a.m. because of allergies and then proceeded to spend the rest of the night pseudo asleep. Yeah. Yes, the irony is not lost on me that the day of the big exam that I've been preparing over a month for, I get an allergy attack that robs me of about 5 hours of sleep. Well, it was 4 to 5, still. So, as you can imagine, my brain, as soon as I walked out of the exam, my brain has completely shut itself off, which is why I've actually spent most of the day, just, not really doing anything. I did actually start playing, there's a very fun game that I own, that I've played before. I've talked about it a bit here on the channel, I think. And I will most likely do like a playthrough of it someday, or replay through of like maybe like the hardest difficulty. It's called Solstice, and it's basically the story of a knight named Briar, her ghost sister named Lute, and their adventures through this basically like zombie-filled city to try and stop this giant magical vortex, basically. It's a hack and slash, kind of like Devil May Cry, I suppose. But you've got weapon combo. So each weapon has their own combo. Well, actually, how the system works is that you've got the main weapon, which is the sword, fast, light damage, so like not that much, but the combos are pretty solid. And then you unlock up to 6, I believe, bonus weapons that are your like alternative weapon that you swap between them whilst you're playing. And they are crazy. You've got a hammer, you've got a bow, you've got dual daggers, you've got cannons. Yes, a pair of like shoulder-mounted cannons that lore-wise the two of you are the only one who can actually use, because the recoil was so strong it would like blow people's arms apart. Actually, I don't think it's that extreme, but like it would knock people over. Yeah, it's crazy. And anyways, so how the combo system works is you can either choose to like do a combo with a weapon. So for example, like attack, 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 attack. But what you can also do is, and this is actually kind of the trick to like fights later in the game, is you set up combos with the greatsword, which is fast, which is very fast and has a very short combo, and then you do the combo finisher with one of the alternative weapons. And if, say, for example, you're using the hammer, it does a ton of damage on its finisher, but the full combo itself is very slow and doesn't have much range. So what you're intended to do is you start the combo, is basically you do the combo of the sword, and then you do the finisher of the hammer, so you get the bonus damage. It's a very clever system. You can also change it up, like change up weapons mid-combo, because you unlock like, they're called synergy combos because you can do like big fancy special attacks after, like, later on in the game. I'm getting ahead of myself, but you have those combos, and you can actually swap out other weapons midway through. So you can do something like the sword synergy thing, and then swap over to, like, let's say the gauntlet. Or it's a gauntlet, basically. A gauntlet and shield kind of built into one. Yeah, so you can do the sword synergy combo and then swap over to the gauntlet's synergy finisher, because, let's say, for example, the synergy finisher hits in a big area and it does a ton of damage to armored enemies, and you happen to have a lot of armored enemies, but you started, so, yeah. It's very versatile, very fun. There's a dodge system, and then there are two other very, very important, very powerful mechanics that I can't actually tell you about because that would ruin the story. So you're gonna have to play for yourself. You could also wait until I play it and film it, but yes. Anyways, it's a very fun game. I definitely recommend it. It's, well, I recommend it, but I do give a word of caution. Number one, this is not a kid's game. There's a lot of violence, a lot of gore, pretty heavy like themes, and seriously, this is not what I had planned today. Well, I'm just gonna go pick work. Yeah, so lots of gore, pretty severe themes, and then probably the biggest one, nudity. Not in the way you think. There are certain scenes, especially during flashback moments, where the main character you play as, Briar, the knight, has, like, basically, a breakdown. And so you play as her sister trying to, like, figure out the backstory. It's very cool. But, admittedly, it comes with the, whatchamacallit. During those scenes, you see the character of Briar's the knight, right? Like, with, well, effectively no clothing on, so. Just letting you guys know. It's not like... Did I just hit myself with my own lightning bolt? Ah, jeez. Also, so, yeah. So, warning about that, but, besides that, even with that kept in mind, crud. You guys should definitely play it. It's a very fun game. Very well made. And if... What? Let me guess they snuck up on me. Oh, jeez. Could have sworn they were farther away. That shot they hit. Whatever. So, yeah. It's a very fun game. Also, it does ramp up in difficulty, especially like near the end of the game. You will need to learn how to play like correctly. Oh, okay. Play correctly is a bit wrong. There are two ways to play the game. There's button mashing, and then there's proper combo like timing and everything. Button mashing will work for most of the game, and if you don't really care about score or like anything, if you're completely casual, button mash all you want. If you're trying to get better, or especially if you're playing on the higher difficulties, learning how combos work. Actually, no, that's a lie. Consider trying to learn how the combo system works, because it is, get that out of here. Because it is very, very important to your to being able to play. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. Personally, it's one of the few games I have on my 10 out of 10 list, which is a very, very small list. I currently have 3 games on there. In Sound Mind, a very, very well made, like, kind of like pseudo horror like. I mean, it's a horror game, but it's more of a psychological horror game than a whatchamacallit, jump scare horror, about a therapist who has to deal with like the trauma of his, and like, yeah, trauma and demons of his previous patients. When I say demons, I mean like internal, like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And then Prey 2017, which is it's a BioShock like, which it's a good game. I can't explain it without having the game on hand, so yeah, I might play them this summer actually, if you guys are interested. Personally, I'd love to do them. I've always wanted an excuse to go back and play through Prey again, because well, when I played it the first time, whatchamacallit, I did it without abilities, so you can get upgrades during the game, and there are 2 categories of upgrades. You've got normal upgrades, and then you've got power upgrades, where you can unlock special things like shape-shifting, Shapeshifting, like gravity wells, explosions, summoning turrets, etc., etc. So, yeah. And my first playthrough, I got none of those, mainly because I didn't really want to, because I'm not a huge fan of like the powers thing. But yeah, so let me know if you guys would be interested in watching me play that, because I'd be down to do so. Anyways, so yeah, Solstice, good game, would recommend. Ooh. I'm gonna keep this. That's gonna be very valuable. Actually, I think that's gonna be more valuable than poison, let's be honest. The value from poison comes from rapid fire weapons. It's either rapid fire weapons or weapons like the Kar 98 that deal like 80 something damage, and it's just enough to kill somebody. But if most of the time when you land that singular hit, you can only land one bullet, and then the person like gets out of sight, so you can't hit the next shot. In that case, it's good. Although I don't know if poison can kill. Oh. I'm mainly doing this to reload health, or restore health, by the way. I'm not actually trying to fight them. Although, if I could actually get up on top of this building. Nope. That crud is not reloaded. Have I ever mentioned I really hate the shotguns in this game? Okay, admittedly that was the Rainmaker, but the fact it's literally just a reskin to A12. Whatever. Do we have a normal game this time? Please? Like, yes, I'm very much aware that I am very bad with shotguns, which is part of the problem, but still. Just, yeah. I don't like it in games when shotguns are all or nothing. Basically, they're either do, like, 15 damage, like, they do, like, 15 out of 100 damage at, like, 8 meters, or they deal 230 damage and instantly kill you. Or, like, just flat out one-shot, headshot you in, like, Fortnite, for example. In the past, shotguns could deal, like, 210 damage, which was enough to instantly kill you, and a good amount of the times, if the enemy player knew what they were doing, they could just get into your building zone, or where you have your like builds, they're called, and just instantly eliminate you, which is incredibly unpleasant. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Anyways, yeah, what else? Yeah, that's pretty much been my day, which is mainly because I've had terrible allergies all day. When I say terrible, I mean like runny nose for every 5 minutes, having to like it's not okay. Luckily, I've got my allergy shot Wednesday, and I also don't have any exams tomorrow because it is French, and it's voluntary, assuming you have a high enough grade, and seeing as I have a 9 out of 10, yeah, I'm not going. Which means I can sleep in and catch up on last night's terrible sleep. Yeah, black. Anyways. So, yeah. I don't know. I thought I'd be happier when I finished my math exam, to be honest, but I don't know. Anyways. On that note, yeah, now that I am no longer under the horrifying deadline of an exam that basically decides my fate, more or less decides my fate in a very particular context for like a period of like a couple of years. Which, now that I think about it and say it out loud, isn't that dramatic or serious at all, but look, in the moment it was pretty important and severe. I'm starting a webcomic. If you don't know what that is, it is a comic book posted on a website. Hence the name, web comic. It's pretty self-implied. Yeah. So, yeah. It's going to be called Chat, or technically it's an acronym, it's CHAT. Which I'm not going to give the full title for business reasons. No, mainly because I need to fix it, and also I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but yeah. And it basically tells the story of two groups of kids who are playing tabletop games, so like Dungeons and Dragons or like Skyrim and stuff like that, get isekai'd, which basically means that they get turned into characters of said game, and then they basically have to get through and help the kids from the other group. So the kids in like the fantasy setting have to help the kids in the like VR setting, and vice versa. Admittedly, of course. So yeah, there is going to be minor disclaimers. One, this is probably not going to be a daily upload thing, because I'm not that great at art. On that note, too, it's going to be purely stick figures. Like, it's not just like generic stick figures, but it's mostly just going to be stick figures for the sake of simplicity, basically. AKA, I don't know how to draw normal characters. I don't want to have to go through the like, hundreds of hours that you need to draw normal human-looking characters, and also that brings in tons of problems about like hair, gender, ethnicity, blah 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 blah. People get annoyingly finicky about that kind of stuff. So, problem solved, make them stick figures. If you make one purple, the other yellow, and the other neon green, you can't, there's no like, oh, this one's discrimination against black people. It's like, sir, they're neon blue. What? Okay, thank goodness it's a normal game. Let's go city. So yeah, but yeah, it plans on, so, I plan for it to be mostly, it's going to be mainly an adventure comic. So, the main focus is like adventure. There will be like, some like, social commentary and like self-growth and stuff undertones, which are, however, that will come up later. There will also be some romance, very, 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 very far on, later on. Oh boy, that almost went terribly. Oh, I've got no bandages. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, Give me. I'm gonna run over here. Behind here. We got people fighting up over there. Let's see, we've got 41 ammo and 63 that. That's alright. Okay, one more and let's go. Let's reload everything and get back to it. Silencer. Sounds like the FAMAS or some machine gun, I think. Can't tell which. Oh, no, it's the VSS. Duh. VSS. Have I ever mentioned the iron sights in this game are absolutely terrible? Like, how am I supposed to shoot anybody with that? Seriously. Bleh. But, yeah. So, yeah, that's the plan so far. Like, admittedly, it is a very long planned thing. Most of the actual, like... I'm planning on it having, like... how many acts? I don't know. Probably like 5 plus. And the fun stuff only starts in like act like halfway through act 2, I think. But I heard it like that would be him. Swap out the rifle for the Winchester at the moment, mainly because I've got more big ammo, and also I need a ranged weapon to deal with the person who has the VSS. Now, where was the person down here? What is this? Healing aura, I'm going to take that because I'm low on medical supplies. I will also take that. Health analyzer, yes please. Okay. The person that they were shooting at here has either disappeared or left, which means I can focus on this guy. I could focus on them. They are now dead. Oh, damn. Let's see, how am I doing for grenades? I got some. Yeah. Damn. I need a sight. Some kind of sight. That's a pistol. That's not a sight. Well, it's mainly like, in theory I could hip fire at them, but my eyes are sore because of aforementioned lack of sleep. Because allergies. So, well, there was somebody right here who died. I saw their loot just explode. I wonder how they did die though. Oh, probably to them. They're the one with the Viking axe. That would make sense. Well, thank you for the bridge. I feel like they would have shot me. Odd. Okay, whatever. Not the time to dwell on this. We need to get out of here because we've got zone. Should be careful though. We're gonna rotate over here this way to get some cover from the hilltop here. Okay, never mind. They're a good shot. Yeah, they're in zone. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, they've got some kind of rifle and they can hit me. Okay, plan B. Let's go stop by. I don't know, actually. Let's go run by Chaos. Let's go run by Factory. Try and pick up some better blessings, more ammo, and whatchamacallit. Maybe a 4x or something for the Winchester. And not a fire rate, but I think maybe like an accuracy rail or something for this. And well, you can't mod a spellbook. That'd be cool though. Actually, that would be cool. Could you imagine if like everybody had just like a spellbook as like basic equipment? So like instead of like it being a weapon, and then you could like throw in the spells that you wanted. Actually, no, that would be cool for like a magic style battle royale or something. Wow, the zone is closing fast. Never mind, we are not going to Factory. We are going to beeline it. Actually, never mind. We are going to Factory because I'm gonna just take the launch pad there. Because the amount of time that it would take for me to either take a vehicle or anything else through there. Let's see, 24%. Okay, yeah. The walls themselves start closing at approximately 60%, I think. So we've got about a minute and change to get up to this tower. I also think that, like, even if I do get killed by the zone, I'll still have a chance to get back in, I think. 37. The timer's running annoyingly low. This might get me killed, actually. I don't like how the number keeps going up. should not be going up that fast. Oh no, I'm stuck. Hold on. Okay, I gotta calm down. We can do this. We just make it up this pipe, get onto the launch pad, and then we'll be in zone. Grab this grenade, and boom. There you go. Okay, cool. We're gonna crash land here. Okay, yeah. Actually, let's crash land on the edge of Circle Town then, because A, there's loot here, like in the houses, but also in the little shipping containers here. But also, never mind, somebody's already reading them. Makes sense. They leave behind any attachments or anything. Please. If I wanted a Luger, this would be the time. Except I don't. Why is it the one time that I actually want a sight from like these houses? I can't find one. No, there's not gonna be anything here because they already went through. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, we are in a very precarious position because the center of zone is small power. And it is arguably, when you have small power as the central position of a zone, whoever like has control over that zone, basically has control over the entire map. Because it's got height, it's got railings, which means shooting back at the target is difficult. Got a lot of cover, and it's got a lot of loot. Okay, I've got three healing sources. This is perhaps a bit overkill. There's also a fight going on here. Oh. There's somebody behind me. I heard a hop. I keep hearing a hop. Okay, you know, never mind. We're just gonna throw a grenade out. And then follow that with a grenade. Oh, we hit somebody! Damn. Oh, I think I saw them. Yeah, they see us though. Okay, we are going to do this. .65 there are the 2 shots. Go and grab this person's loot. .4x, and then we run. Okay, actually, also, I want the health blessing more than I want relax. I've got cardio, which is fine. Fast barrel, 4x scope, fire rate, red dot sight, drop this ammo, drop you. Okay, let's go. Actually, no, just grab a little bit here. Got a bit more of a buffer in case anybody ambushes us, or just in a fight in general. Hold on. I've been given a freshly baked and very delicious cookie by my sibling, which they have just finished baking with their friend, so congrats to them. And it's actually really good. It's not that sweet. What is this? Ice? No. What? How is there nobody here in small power? What? Oh, because the edge of it is in it's only the edge of it in zone. Hold on. Somebody filling around with a card, or yep. We got 3 alive. They seem to be fighting over there. I'm gonna go investigate from up here, obviously. If I had airstrike right now. Okay, hold on. mine zone here. They got some kind of max health blessing. Oh, that's frustrating. So we're both stuck here on the edge of this, whatchamacallit, on these, pipelines. Except we can't see each other, and then the person down there is... Man, this is difficult. Neither of us are gonna come down. We're gonna let these two fight it out. And I'm going to enjoy my cookie. Nom. Oh, nice. Let me guess, it was the guy in the tower who got him. Yeah, seeing as how they're chucking grenades at me, it's most likely them. This makes this so unnecessarily complicated. Yeah, I see him. Ah, and I've fallen. Oh, that's bad. Oh, they're almost dead. Holy. What? Hold on. They're right here. What? Where'd they go? They're at like point blank health. Oh, what? I just saw them. Do they have teleport? Perhaps. They might have teleport. That would make sense. Okay. We're gonna have to use a fire grenade to get them down from there. Yeah, if they would stop using friggin' knockback grenades on me. I missed the friggin' fire grenade. Ow! Getting zero grenade audio. This is odd. Oh! Shooting over my head. I think we both have Winchesters. Man, if only I'd landed that second bullet. Or third bullet, I suppose. And they're the better shot. I can't hit him. I can't hit them because they're behind the railing. I hate the physics system in this game. Oh, it's an op. No, that makes more sense. Well, that was frankly kind of BS. Seeing as there was no rewind ability in this game, and they seemingly teleported from where they were up on top of the tower, but I don't know. I'm too tired to do it. I'm too tired to care, frankly. I'm going to go to bed early tomorrow, and I'm going to sleep in. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow, yeah? And ciao. Also, cookies are great.